Hello, everyone. I'm here again today. I wanted to share with you something interesting this week because it's something that I've dealt with for years since I was a child, but even more so when I became a teen and a grown up, when I started my cycle. And so, just real briefly, I'm just sharing with all of you. And for those who don't know me, my name is Vanessa Pasico. And I'm going to talk about how this is the first time this month that I got to be migraine free while on my menstrual cycle, which is major for me, big deal for me, and it's exciting and it's hopeful. And thank you, Jesus, for that. He gets the glory. So first thing I did is so I started a cleanse. And I'm not fasting. So it's really important that I get, eliminate toxins every so often, like maybe once every couple months or so. But I changed a couple things when it comes to my eating habits. And one of them was every morning before I even eat breakfast, like maybe an hour before I'll have breakfast, I'll start eating some fruit, fresh cut fruit, organic fruits. And I don't make a large bowl or anything like that. I get some of my favorites. Like, so right now we're in spring. So one of my favorites would be like strawberries and of course the apples. I'm still waiting on the watermelon to come out. It hasn't come out yet as far as tasting sweeter. But strawberries, pears, and apples, which I love. It's very refreshing and very cleansing. So I started eating that, and I was doing that every morning, regularly for before breakfast. And I would also do it with my kids too. My cut small little pieces for my kids so that they could do the same thing with me. And then I would just continue. And I noticed that as I went into my routine with taking my superfoods, and then I would have breakfast. I don't eat eggs. My body does not, unfortunately, does not break down the eggs so well. So anyhow, so I've noticed with these changes that when I had my cycle, when it began earlier this week, I was able to get through each day without migraines, without pain, and even cramping. And cramping, I would not even receive that because I got healed of that back in November of 2021. But sometimes emotionally, it would try to creep back in, and I would not receive it. But the big part was the migraines. That was a major thing for me, because sometimes the migraines would usually during my cycles would get extremely debilitating that I can't function. I have to lay down. I can't even lay down. I try to walk. I can't walk. So it's very debilitating. And I'm forced to try all of these different things to try to combat the pain and get the inflammation down and all of that. So it was very, very difficult. And I don't wish this on anybody, especially women. It's extremely painful. So it was very nice surprise this week to be able to go through that. I mean, my cycle, not the migraine, but without the migraine. Now, one thing that was interesting though, because it was my birthday, so I have to say that's another birthday gift. I went on the rides at Universal Studios, so that kind of messed up my um, what is it? Like the positive thing of going without them, because on the rides I started shaking my head, and so it gave me a little bit of a headache. Oh, but other than that, the next day I was back to myself again. I was, going through my day, getting things done, being able to function, being able to interact with others, being able to get things done. And so that was just very exciting for me. And I wanted to share that with everyone. And because just to show that there is a possibility and of getting rid of the migraines. And yes, they are reversible, and it has to go back to our digestive health. It goes back to our lymphatic system where we're here just basically building up on all the toxins that we're not able to eliminate them. So they're going to come out in some way, whether it's through our skin, whether it's through even odor, whether it's through pain, inflammation, I mean, you name it. So the fruit that I've been eating every morning, they're organic. Um, they have been cleansing everything. cleansing my lymphatic system, cleansing my kidneys and my liver, and even my bladder, right? As I'm eliminating everything. It's cleansing my digestive system, and it's allowing for my food to have a better pathway for digestion, especially when it comes to my digestive health, because usually it's not very strong, especially with all the years of the types of foods that I would eat. So it just gives me newfound hope as a result. And then the other option, the other thing that I've noticed is I'm finding more and more foods in the grocery stores that have that label that shows that. I wish I had the sticker with me. I'm going to ask the store if I can have one, but it shows the picture of like a leaf and it says soil on it. And it basically means that the foods that the product that they're selling on the shelf, and even the produce, are coming from regenerated soil. So that the companies are taking great care of their products, their crops, coming from regenerated soil where it be chock full of the nutrients that we need. And compared to regular organic foods, regular organic produce, they get depleted of nutrients by the time they even reach the stores, especially because they're removed from the roots, so early, and so they're not ripe yet. And so in that way, we kind of get cheated out of those nutrients, and so we're not really getting everything we're eating. Even though we're eating organic, we're free of the chemicals. Yeah, that's the great stuff. But unfortunately, we're not getting the nutrients. So I started buying more of the foods and the products that come with that label, or even on the shelf that they would have a label on there that says soil on it. And I started purchasing more things, even cereal. I'm not a big fan of cereal, especially if it's covered in sugar and all that stuff. But there's a couple cereals that I can find that were I'm sorry, where the ingredients are coming from these regenerated soils. They don't have the cane sugars or the toxic sugars in there. They have all natural whole food ingredients, and I would use that with almond milk once in a while. But and it's something that I still like to enjoy. It's like a childhood memory, but without the bad stuff involved. So I started noticing those things, getting these types of foods, and it's been making a difference in my diet. It's been making a difference on how I feel, and now I'm seeing it more of a result when it comes to the migraines, because that's a big deal. And so here today's Thursday, and I'm feeling really good. I don't have any pain, and going into the weekend pretty soon. And usually it's Thursday. Usually around this time, the migraines are worse because sometimes it'll be like a 3-day migraine, and just trying to get through the day. But the fact that I'm here talking to you and I'm smiling and I feel really good, I want to hold on to that, and I want to share that hope with you guys, knowing that it's very, very possible. And my prayer is that I continue to do this. I continue to work on reversing these symptoms and eliminating them and giving that glory back to God, because all of the healing that takes place comes from Him. I cannot take any credit. All I can say is that I'm doing my part, and that is uh, making sure I'm more attentive to what I'm eating and how and where I'm getting these ingredients or foods from, and what I'm giving to my children. Especially, I have a daughter. I don't want my daughter going through what I went through as a child all the way into adulthood. So, I thank God that she's big on fruits and loves to eat her fruits. And I'm still working with her on getting more veggies. She'll have her veggies, but she needs to have more. My son's a different story. I'm still working on him with that one. But just know that there's a way around this, and there's an answer out there. So you don't have to manage your symptoms. I'm tired of managing my symptoms. I want to get rid of the symptoms. I want to get to the root cause and eliminate them permanently. So just know that there is a possibility, especially with the help of my of superfoods that come also from regenerated soil. So if you want more information about learning about what generated soil, if this is new information for you, let me know. I'm helping to share and explain that to you, and give you ideas of what to look for when you do your grocery shopping. If you want added benefits to that, I can offer you superfoods as well that you can add to your already diets that you're or foods that you're eating. So there are things out there that you can do, and without having to spend so much money, they would actually save you. money in the process. So just know that there's something that can be done. Okay. So hopefully this brings you smiles and you found hope for later. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great weekend coming up soon. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. And oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. I'm in the middle of a spring cleanse with a group of people. If you're interested in doing the spring cleanse with me, remember there's no fasting. You're not starving yourself. You're not dieting. I invite you. You're welcome to join. It's never too late. We're doing it for the whole month. Okay, so hopefully this helps you. It's going to go well into next month as well. So if this is something you want to do, it's really simple. Let me know, and I'm happy to share that with you as well. Okay, well, anyhow, have a great day. See you soon. See you soon. God bless you always. Take care. Bye bye.